Alright, well, hello there. So, yesterday I finally got the Master Tracker license, and this took a long time. But I decided I want to make some video about it, and just showing one of the ERT missions. ERT stands for Extreme Risk Target, I think? Be something in here? Yeah, whatever. So these pay 87,500 Alpha USC. So we will just go ahead and accept that and mark the location. Checking the map real quick. There we go. So let's pick our first target on Aberdeen. I'm currently, as you can see, flying in a Gladius. And I put 3 fixed size 3 dominance laser scatterguns on there, which they're currently broken if you don't know. They can go through shields, and as you can potentially be facing hammerheads in this line of missions, it's nice to have something that works. Working up to this point before the hammerheads were showing up, I was using my Sentinel with just M7A laser cannon and the MVSA size 2 guns, bespoke nose-mounted guns of the Sentinel, or actually of the Warden. Just because I like the kind of fixed guns, hard-hitting, slow-firing gameplay. But of course, these guns would be no match for the shields of a hammerhead. Oh yeah, also I might add, what I'm showing here works great in a regular server that is kind of full, 47 people here. But it's much harder in a low pop server where everything's way more responsive. So, now that we're here, it's gonna take a while for the target to spawn in on this kind of a server. Again, on a low pop server, they just pop in right away as soon as you get here, including all of the reinforcements, and then they're much better at hitting you. So they're like, the speed of the server being bad actually works in your favor in combat, as you might know from ground missions as well. So I'm just gonna position myself here. We've already queued up the next target, so we can quickly jump out once we got the target. Because, you know, we're trying to be efficient here. We want to kill the target, preferably before anyone else spawns, and be out of here. Again, the strategy would be kind of different. It's way more tense on a low pop server. Oh, this didn't take too long. Yeah, so let's see, what have we got here? A Valkyrie. With the Valkyrie, I'll quickly get up to it. Try to not going too fast, because I want to zero in on it. You want to get really close with these guns. They're like at this distance, you can see you're not really hitting much of these, like little pellets. But the closer you can get, the sooner the fight will end. It. One more. There we go. Nice. And then immediately jump towards the next point, and we're out of here before the reinforcements show up. To go. Let's see if we can. So far there's always been a hammerhead in one of these. I would be surprised if there wasn't one in there somewhere. We actually have to clear that and set it again. Miscalculated it. target number 2. Just like last time. Maybe plotting the next route. Oh, actually, it looks like they will both be spawning here. Okay. In that case, what I usually do just to kill the time, just go through, select all of these, and you know, before this I was grinding VHRTs for a while. 61,250 alpha UAC, pretty good as well. The payout currently is about 73k, I think, every time I do one of these. Since you typically can't infinitely just chain these, you don't get a new ERT right when you complete one. Usually takes a couple minutes, not too long usually, so you could just wait for that one to spawn. But if you don't want to be just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, you might as well also start one of these. So pretty good. And yeah, that's what I used to grind here. It took so long to get it that at many points I thought it was impossible or like had bugged out or whatever. There's literally several days of grinding for hours every day. There's our hammerhead.
Shields under fire. Shields up.
What I was doing there, I was getting a little slow. You kind of want to be moving pretty much at SCM speed at all times, or else these cannons are gonna shred you. But again, much bigger issue on a low pop server. It's really not too bad. Like, you can get away with a lot more on this server. Okay, that was the first one. As you can see, they go down surprisingly quick. Bit of a shame, really. Let's not go too fast. This one is a hurricane. Hurricanes are actually the enemies I have the most problems with in a Gladius. In my Sentinel setup, it's no problem at all. And the other ships that I've used go for bigger guns and more defenses. Those really do not work on a low pop server. But with this, it's kind of nice to have big guns and take out the target. Since you can usually get away before the other stuff spawns. But I'm gonna have to focus on killing this guy pretty quickly, because now I'm starting to get surrounded. Closer to him. Jousting too much. So far the shields are still holding on.
Shit. Oh, shit. Shields up. Shields under fire. Shields up.
That's already alive longer than the hammerhead is. Just can't get close to him, right? There's my
Shields up.
chance. There we go. Oh, look, there's another hammerhead there. Okay, but we did it, and in a moment you'll see the payout pop up at top. I'll make sure that I find a marker to jump to. There it is, 105k. This will be even more once I get the next pay raise from Hurston, which will bring it up to 20%. I could have stuck around. Usually I kind of do. Just after the fight, clean up the rest. It doesn't really add that much more money, but you know, it's fun. Like when you're just clearing the targets, you're not really fighting that much. but for the sake of this video, decided to keep it short. So there it is. Master Tracker license, bounty hunting, solo group in a Gladius. It's fun. It's a lot of money. I think it takes like 10 minutes. Usually less than that even. Now you can't chain them, you can't do like 6 of these per hour, but you can probably do 3 or 4 easily. So I'd say, yeah, this could be around 400,000 per hour. Potentially maybe $500,000. Once I figure out how to do it in a more efficient way. There's also... This wouldn't work in a Gladius. There's also these, the Arlington version of this. It's the same thing. You don't get the Crusader or Hurston bonus for it. But you might still get the North Rock bonus for it, I'm not sure. But the problem with these is that one's in Crusader and one's in Hurston. Like they're always split up, so you gotta travel between these two systems if you want to do this solo. So that's probably better with a teammate. Yeah, and then these, like I said, still give me 73k, so you can slam one of those in there after you do an ERT. Yeah. Hope you enjoy the video and have fun. Bye.